Reasons it was my fault. I drank too much, I didn't say no loud enough, I kissed him, I didn't fight back hard enough. It was during a 3-month internship in Fukawa, and on that particular night, I had just come from an in-kai, basically a get-together with coworkers, usually involving drink and food. I stayed at the dorm of the university there, and feeling quite social, decided to join the students all going on an outing to the beach. Like me, not all the people staying in the dorms were students. Occasionally, the dorm housed people who worked for the university or had some other similar tie to the university. He was one of the other non-students. It's strange to think how well we got along and all the things we found to talk about. But then again, that just goes to show you can't always truly know someone. He was well liked by all the students, and when I decided to walk back to the dorm, it was upon the student's suggestion that he go back with me since I couldn't quite remember the way. Along the way, we talked and laughed some more. At some point we were kissing, though to this day I don't remember who initiated the kiss. Upon arriving back to the dorm, we walked by his room. He asked me to come in so we could talk some more. I hesitated because I was indeed tired and wanted to sleep. He said we could just talk and have more drinks and food. Foolishly, I accepted the invitation. We went in and he told me I could sit on the bed. He asked if I wanted anything to drink. I declined. From that point, everything happened fast. Next thing I knew, he was kissing me again and pushing me back onto the bed. He reached for my shirt, and as much as I tried to keep my arms down, he managed to get it off me. At this point, I realized things were going downhill. I didn't want this. Internally, I struggled. Did I want to scream and have someone come in and see me half-clothed? Could I still get out of this myself? What if they chose not to believe me? After all, I was the new girl. Would they believe me over the guy they had gotten to know in the course of a year? He reached for my pants and unbuttoned them. I crossed my legs and focused on keeping them tightly closed. Try as he might, he couldn't get my pants off, and I felt some small relief in that. When he failed at that, his next step was to pull out his penis and shove it in my face. "Suck it," he said. He sat on me and pulled my face towards him. I remembered closing my eyes, my mouth, and turning away. He continued to push his penis in my face. There was a moment when he moved back and I leapt off the bed, heading towards the door. Without my shirt, I didn't care. I wanted out. Before I could make it to the door, he grabbed me from behind and pulled me back to the bed. "Stay," he said. He kept his arms wound tightly around me the whole night. I didn't sleep a wink. When daylight finally broke, though, he released me. I grabbed my shirt from the floor and bolted out of the room. He asked to hang out the next day. I declined and avoided him the rest of the time I remained in Fukawa. I only ever told one friend whose response was that he would teach me how to fight. He didn't know what else to say. For years I was ashamed, thinking it was my fault. It wasn't until I started hearing other people's stories that I realized I wasn't alone.
growing. I'm hard work in the Bronx that it begin us. About the plus, I'm always full of cool dust. The 1955, I'm up on your full rush. It is timeless, the flesh that it holds up. I'm out with lines, my rules got us toned up. 141, you on my shoulder. And my eyes hold like that.
我们到了房间之后，他跟我说我可以坐在床上，然后问我要不要喝点什么，我说不用。之后的一切都发生得太快了，我只记得他不停地亲我，把我按在床上，手往我衣服里面伸，不管我怎么挣脱，他都能想办法阻止我。事到如此，我才意识到什么都完了，我不想这样。
You tell me it gets better in time. You say I've got myself together, pull it together, you'll be fine. Tell me what the hell do you know? What do you know? Tell me how the hell could you know? Tell me, hold your head up, and be strong. 'Cause when you fall, you gotta get up, you gotta get up and move on. Tell me how the hell can you talk? How can you talk? 'Cause until you walk where I walk, it's just no talk. Till it happens to you, you don't know
πολύ καιρό κατηγορούσα τον εαυτό μου και έβρισκα λόγους που ήταν δικό μου το λάθος. Είχα πιει πολύ, δεν είπα όχι ξεκάθαρα, τον φίλησα, δεν αντιστάθηκα αρκετά. Όσο και αν προσπαθούσα να κρατήσω τα χέρια μου κάτω, κατάφερε να μου βγάλει την μπλούζα. Τότε κατάλαβα ότι η κατάσταση ήταν άσχημη. Δεν το ήθελα αυτό. Βρισκόμουν σε δίλημμα. Να ουρλιάξω και να ρισκάρω κάποιος να με δει μισόγυμνη. Μπορούσα να ξεφύγω μόνη μου. Και αν δεν με πίστευαν, στο κάτω-κάτω εγώ ήμουν καινούρια. Θα με πίστευαν κόντρα σε κάποιον που γνώριζαν 1 χρόνο τώρα. Μίλησα μόνο σε ένα φίλο για το περιστατικό. Η αντίδρασή του ήταν ότι θα μου μάθει αυτοάμυνα. Δεν ήξερε τι άλλο να πει. Για χρόνια ένιωθα ντροπή και πίστευα ότι το φταίξιμο ήταν δικό μου. Μόνο όταν άρχισα να μαθαίνω ιστορίες και από άλλους, συνειδητοποίησα ότι δεν είμαι μόνη.